Hello there, little baby gator.
So cute. Kitty time. It's kitty like, time. I don't care. I'm just gonna roll around.
That is where we're heading. This is the Mr. Charlie. It's the only place in the world where the general public can walk aboard an authentic offshore drilling rig. Construction was started in 1952, finished a year later in 1953, and went into commission for the Shell Oil Company in 1954 near the mouth of the Mississippi River. He drilled hundreds of wells for every major oil company and drilled to a combined depth of 2.3 million feet. The barge is approximately 220 feet long by 85 feet wide. Mr. Charlie could accommodate a crew of 58 and was the first ever floating oil drilling platform ever created. He could drill in depths up to 40 feet of water by floating on pontoons to a location and then sinking to the ocean floor by filling those pontoons with water. Mr. Charlie revolutionized offshore oil drilling and stayed in operation over 4 decades, retiring in 1986. From 1986 until about 5 years ago, he served as a training facility. Today he serves as a museum, and tours are given daily. I know our kids had a blast touring the rig and learned a ton. We found Mr. Charlie on Harvest Host and enjoyed a quiet night there. It was actually the first spot we ever pulled in and didn't have to level our rig. All in all, we would highly recommend it if you're in the area.
If you have to have a flat, this is definitely probably the best scenario for the situation.
Yep.
Alright guys, well stay tuned. We have a 5-hour drive ahead of us. So much for getting out of here early, but thankfully we did pack up and get going early enough to find this and get it changed. So stay tuned and yeah, we will check in with everybody when we get this finished and get on the road. Thanks everyone. On the road. Hey, I have my tail strapped ready.
Alright guys, we're changing a tire. I wish this wasn't the reason we were going live, but it is, and I guess we're happy to have you. So, we got it jacked up enough. This problem is almost solved. We're on our way to Brooklyn, Texas, which is, I don't know, it's like 30-40 miles across the state line. Typically you want to tighten these. You want to do one, then the opposite one, then the opposite one, opposite, and that way you make sure that everything's tightened easily or evenly. And then you go back at the end and you tighten everything one more time.
Christian says bring back some barbecue. Cool. How about your booty balls?
Yeah, we did have some boudin balls. Boudin's just sausage and rice.
Spices.
And spices, a lot of spices. At this place called Karchner's. There's also Billy's and Don's on I-10. All right, guys, we've spent 2 weeks in Louisiana checking out New Orleans, Mardi Gras World, all their amazing food. We found boudin and gumbo and jambalaya etouffee and Karchner's, which is damn good. It's worth checking out on I-10 in Scott, Louisiana. They have the best chicken, crawfish, and boudin balls in the world. We went there twice and it was way out of our way, but it was worth it. So we've enjoyed the swamp and we're excited to go to Texas. So let's go to Texas.